Hi, everybody. Queen Crystal King in the building. Yesterday, I wasn't able to give you a Dear Crystal because I wasn't feeling very well. So I'm going to do it tonight if that's okay with everybody. Uh, the question that I got today was, and I'm paraphrasing, what is your idea of genuine support? You can have support of your friends. You can have support of your family. You can have support of your mate. And with those particular ones that I mentioned, it tends to be unconditional. Your mate looks for the same type of support from you that they give to you. Your family is more so unconditional. Family is family. And when you love, you love. And that's a beautiful thing. Hi, Gail. How are you? But I'm noticing that YouTube, especially in this sector, has started, not necessarily started, but have been for quite some time now, not genuinely supporting people who support them. And that can be very discouraging. I feel like when I come into a chat and I support you, I participate in the conversation. I let you know how the conversation is resonating with me. And when it comes to you or whomever the content creator is, when you're driving your point home, if I don't agree with it, I just don't agree with it. But when I do agree with it, I feel like I should let you know that. What I'm understanding is it's just not going to be the way it used to be. And the way it used to be on YouTube is like you come into a chat, everybody say hey to everybody. You may have seen, someone else in another chat, and, the one that you're in right now, you see them again and you speak to them again. There are some people who are so damn uppity that you can clearly see that someone is speaking to you and you don't speak. You can also see the comment that they just made over top of your comment or over top of your, hey, how you doing, so and so, and they still don't speak, don't acknowledge you. But then, should you meet up in another chat, all of a sudden they, hey, how you doing? Why should I speak now? Why should I? You ain't speak before. I find that a lot of people be fronting, and it's ridiculous. Now, Gail, you are a good supporter of my channel, and I appreciate that. I truly do. When you see me somewhere, or if I see you, we speak. I don't care how many times I run into you. I'm still going to speak to you because that's common courtesy. But I don't like it when people get new on you when they're in certain chats. This is definitely a subliminal video. Now, that's the disclaimer. This is subliminal. I could say names, but I don't want to. That's exactly why I'm not. I said what I said because I said it. Stop getting new on people when you're in certain chats. But then when you're in other chats, you want to speak and you want to be friendly and, you want to at me and all this kind of stuff. But then all of a sudden, when you see me someplace else, you ain't got nothing to say. That's why I stopped dropping down in chats. There are very few chats that I will drop down in anymore. There are very few chats that I will support anymore. Because back in the day, if you see somebody and you know they got a channel, you know, and you're following them, you follow me, I'll follow you back. Y'all, such and such is in the chat. She's got a channel or he's got a channel. Support this person or drop your link. You know, now it seems like when it comes to subscribers, people are hoarding their subscribers. They're hoarding their support. And it may have a lot to do with some content creators implying that if you're in this chat, why are you in this chat? That's juvenile. YouTube is free. You don't even have to give money if you don't want to. But I support in all ways. I tell my story for prosperity and to help another individual if I can. But I'm not going to keep putting up with people getting new when they get in certain chats. I'm not going to continue to speak to you if you're going to continue to ignore me. And I'm not going to keep supporting your channel if you're not going to support mine. Point blank, period. That's enough. I've had enough. I'm tired of holding it in. I'm not going to hold it in anymore. Hey, boss lady, how you doing? Exactly. That's right. Exactly. You know, and it's like I could have came on YouTube around the same time you did. I known you back in the day when we didn't do all this dragging and when people wasn't doing all that doxing and all that kind of stuff for clout. A lot of that stuff is for clout. You ain't gonna do nothing. And if you do pull up to somebody's house, you're a damn fool because they ain't gonna do nothing but call the cops on you. So why keep putting yourself in those predicaments? Could I say that to you? No, I couldn't say that to you. Maybe a time before I could probably say that to you, but now you big time. You big time. Your numbers is up. My numbers have been the same for the longest time, but I tell you, I have genuine support. If the same people come to my chat, I am grateful. Hopefully, I'm giving you some content that you can use. But just because I'm not dragging nobody or doxing or cussing nobody out, people who give honest and sincere content like I do don't get that support. So the heck with it. I won't support you either. Take that to the bank. I won't support you. I've unsubscribed to at least 12 people. 12. And I'll do some more. And it's not that my subscription is going to mean one thing to you or the other. It's not like if I'm not subscribed to you, you're not going to get your cash apps or you're not going to survive or whatever. I'm doing this for me. See, I was that type of person that will tell you everything is okay when everything is not okay. Everything is not okay. I don't feel that feeling that I used to when I come on YouTube. It's like a heaviness that I feel. It's heavy. And I'm dealing with too much right now. So I had to take some of that weight off of me. And really, it was weight. I get your notifications. Some people I don't. When I find out that I missed your notification, I come back and I check the replay out. I'm going to support those who support me. You don't care for my commentary, you don't share my videos, you're sick of hearing about cancer, or you don't like my voice, or I really don't know what it is, but it's cool because I'm not going to stop being who I am. I'm not. It took me 57 years to get where I am. 57. I'm not a child. You're not going to bait me into supporting you. You're not going to threaten me into supporting you. I'm not one of those subscribers that will do your dirty work for you and you just sit back and just laugh and say, look at her, she's so stupid. I said I wanted such and such and she went on and did it. No, that's not the way I roll. If I do something, I don't have a problem telling you I did it. If I don't remember doing it and it's brought to my attention, I'll deal with that should that happen. But I'm not supporting people who don't support me. Damn that. Damn that. I'm tired. I'm really tired. What I have to say is just as valuable as all that cussing and ranting and raving. It's just as valuable. I'm not a scammer. I'm not somebody who is going to go out here and fake a beef so that people can come over to me. Either you come or you don't. And at this point, don't. Don't do me no favors because I'm not doing you none. I used to, but I'm not doing you no favors at freaking all. I thought about this and it really got up under my skin. I'm talking about things that could change your life. You are not going to be in your 20s and 30s and 40s forever if the Lord blesses you. A lot of these things that I'm talking about may be awaiting you. And maybe something I said or something I did would help you. But if you want to continue to be ignorant and go with the mindless bullshit, then go. Go. I'm all right with that. But I'm going to let you know I see you. I see you. You see me. We see each other. Okay? We see each other. Don't share my videos. You don't have to. But those who share them, I'm greatly appreciative. Don't subscribe. But for those who do, I'm greatly appreciative. Don't come in my live chat. But for those who do, I'm greatly appreciative. I've had enough. I'm to the point where it's like, what's the point? What's the point? But I'm not going to measure my success by my subscriber count. I'm not. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I haven't, because every now and then I get kind of caught up in that. But see, one thing about me is that if I get caught up in something, God has a way of putting things in my path that shows me the truth. And when I know the truth, when you know that you know that you know, you know. And you can no longer act like you don't understand. I understand. I understand how it go. I ain't with all that, but I understand. I ain't feeling you, but I understand. I like you, but I understand. So do what you do. Do what you do. Like I said, you may not even miss me, but I'm going to let you know how I feel. I feel like I'm being true to myself. There are people who support me hard. They do. They support me hard, and I appreciate them. And I always try to acknowledge them and let them know that they're welcome here. They're welcome here. Pretty much everyone is welcome here. But if you don't want to, that's cool. I just need to let you know I see you. Don't support me, when you're away from other people, or support me on a troll page or something, so can't nobody know who you are. I know that you really was dealing with me before, but you don't want to now because you don't want to get thrown out of the cool kids club. Y'all too damn old to be acting like a bunch of high schoolers. I got kids. grandkids, and great grandkids. Okay? I don't play games with children, and I really feel sorry for the adults that are my age or older that are acting like children. I really feel sorry for you. Because you watch, as soon as you stop doing what they want you to do, they're going to snatch that support from you. They're going to snatch it like snatching a rug from under your feet. And when you hit, you're going to hit hard. And it's going to take a minute for you to come back. You know why? Because just like you cared about what others thought about you and who you're supporting and why you're supporting them. And if you support them, then you don't support me. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And I'm not going to play that game. I ain't playing it. Hello, Chrystal in chat. Just got here. Been slumming. Hi, Mr. William. Yeah. I'm not going to resort to, you know, just pulling stunts so that people can come over here. I am Chrystal King. There is nothing phony about me. I am real people. I deal with real issues. I'm living my real life. And if you ain't with it, it's cool. But don't fake the funk, because I'm telling you, I see you. Mm-hmm. It takes a lot for me to come up here anymore. It takes a lot for me to carry my show. Yes, I could try harder to put up a link so I could do the StreamYard thing, but a part of me really doesn't want to do that. It's too unpredictable. But for those who do it and they know what they're doing, that's cool. That is really cool. But if I never drop a link, is that why you ain't coming over here? Because I ain't drop a link? Bye, bitch. Bye. I'm a good friend. I'm a good supporter. I'm a good mother. I'm a good daughter. And whatever else hat, whatever other hat I have to wear, I wear it. But I ain't going. I ain't going. And if I tell you I'm not coming to your platform no more, I mean that shit. I mean it. I don't feel like I'm gonna suffer the wrath of someone because I'm not in your chat no more. People don't do YouTube like they used to do YouTube. It has gotten so dark and so competitive. And the character assassination is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It it's embarrassing. Really, it is. When I realized the type of content that some of these subscribers could put out for themselves, they're so busy trying to prop somebody else up, you're not even doing your own thing. You can do your own thing. If I never get 1,000, it is what it is. I can hit my live button and I can come on and talk. I talk to myself if I want to, but I have that choice. I don't have to ask anybody's permission. Can I speak? Is it all right with you? No, I'm not doing that. Heck, I said the same thing the other night about dropping links because people on here are dark at times. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. And it's like, I'm not a technical person. I'm not. And I don't apologize for it. If I have, forgive me for apologizing for the truth. I'm just not a technical person. But for those who are, I support you. I think it's beautiful. For example, I love the way Boss Lady runs her channel. I love it. To me, that's a true definition of a boss. She don't care how many people is in her chat. She gonna give her commentary. And one thing you can't say is she's a liar. That's one thing you can't say. So when it comes to supporting her, I'm with it. Sometimes people just need to hear the truth. And that's one thing that she will give you is the truth. You can go as far back through her videos as you want to. If she said it, she's going to stand in it. And I admire that. I'm not one of those people that is going to kiss your butt every 5 minutes, but you got people kissing butt every 5 minutes, no matter how nasty or ignorant people talk to you, no matter how many times they drag you, no matter what, you're still supporting these individuals that are treating you like a junkyard dog. But somebody like me, I can't get shit. And I don't understand that. I just don't understand it. So if my subscriber count goes down after this video, y'all gonna know why. Y'all gonna know why. Because a hit dog will holler. Right now, somebody hollering. You're welcome, boss lady. When you drop links, that opens up a problem on YouTube because you can't trust everybody. That's true. That's why I go to platforms where I can trust that. I can trust that. People work too hard on their channels for somebody to think it's funny to porn bomb them. That's not funny. It's just not funny. Your talent may be dragging. That may be a talent. If I feel like watching somebody do that, then I will. There's channels that talk about DIYs. There are channels that talk about the issues that I'm talking about. My life's journey. You got to move around. If you stay in one spot, you're going to keep getting the same commentary or something that people are calling commentary, but it's really crap. If you don't move around, you're not going to know all the things that are available to you on YouTube. There are political issues that are important, especially to us as Black people. And to Caucasian people. You can understand or try to relate or at least make yourself aware of the issues that happen in different ethnicities. You have health and wellness channels. You have makeup channels. All these different things that you could go to. And you don't have to stay stuck here. You're here because you want to be here. Nobody's holding you hostage. And nobody's holding me hostage. So I move around. I move around. And I'm a better person for it. I love going and checking out the recipes and stuff. Certain things I wanted to make, I've made it one way all my life. But when I go on the channels where they're cooking, there's a different way of making things. And I might want to try that. I might want to try that. My mom used to make funnel cake back in the day. If anybody knows what a funnel cake is, usually you get them at a fair or at a flea market or something like that where they have the trucks with the food. And I could not remember the recipe for funnel cake. So I used my search engine to look for the recipe for funnel cake. There were so many different ways to make funnel cake. I was surprised. I was surprised at some of the ingredients that people used. And it actually turned out fine. I love chicken and dumplings. I love it. But for some reason, after I had the surgery, my taste buds are very different. And the way I used to make it, I want to make it different. So I get ideas from other creative YouTubers that have cooking channels. I'm talking about 60,000 subscribers and all that kind of stuff. I mean, really, really mega support. Barbecuing. There are some things that I've barbecued before, but I'm not a hardcore barbecuer. But when I look at some of these barbecue channels, oh, that stuff looks so good. It just looks so good. It just makes me want to try it. And it takes my mind off of my pain sometimes. I suffer from chronic pain, and I can't always take medicine around the clock. Sometimes I have to find different and creative ways to occupy my mind or to take my mind off of it. So that's one way that I do it. You got to move around. You just got to move around. YouTube has a vast variety of different content creators, and some of them are not getting a fair shake. They're not. They're not getting a fair shake. But some of them are blowing up. And I'm not a person that will hate on you. I'm just saying I see the obvious. So if I'm trying to take a page out of someone's book in order to get genuine support, how is that genuine? I'm not doing my own thing. I'm doing what I see you doing. Yeah, my subscriber count may go up. It may, but at what cost? At what cost? Yes, different people make things to their liking. Yes, they do. Ah, it's making you hungry, Mr. William. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I have to eat ice. But another thing, I'm not a whiner and I'm not a beefer. The type of person I am is if I have something to say, I'm just going to say it. And that's it. And I said it. And now it's dead. There was a video before this video. I talked about unsubscribing to people who don't give me the same type of support that I give them. And I'm bringing it up again. If it's unconditional support, then I shouldn't have to ask for it. It should just be there. It should just be there. It's not reality that everybody is going to be able to buy cars and houses and all that stuff off of YouTube. There are some people who make YouTube their life to the point where they're not even facing reality, where you have to do some really unsavory things in order to keep yourself relevant. But if at any time they decide to cancel you, how many bills is that going to pay? There's some people who are not getting paid anything and still neglecting their reality lives. I come first. I come first. And I would hope that you would put yourself first. I am so appreciative for those who send me well wishes, for those who really want to know how I'm doing, for those who reach out behind the scenes to see how I'm doing. But if I got to act like an ass in order for you to know me, then I'm sorry, you just won't know me. I've worked too hard. I've worked too hard to dumb myself down for your subscription. Go straight to hell. I'm going to be who I am. That may not please everybody. But you know what? In that life, isn't that how it goes? Different strokes for different folks. Mentally, I'm giving a lot of people a half a lip. Mentally, I am. And sometimes people can just get so tired of being picked at and drugged and talked about and belittled. And it's like, I better not say nothing or they might block me. What? I'm not going to tell you I didn't experience that because I did. I'm looking at the sky and it's raining. But if this certain content creator tells me it's not raining, it's snowing, why would I say you're right? You're absolutely right. It is snowing. What? I am really amazed at how some people just dumb themselves down in order to be counted. And are you really counted? Are you really counted? You're a click and a view. You're not a friend. You're not family. Y'all ain't cool. You're a click and a view. Mr. Williams said, like I said, I'll be there for you when I get the notice. And even when I'm late, I'll let you know I'm doing replay. I appreciate that. And that's something that you did not have to say, but I appreciate the fact that you did say that. I'm saying this for me, for my mental health, not even anybody that is presently in this chat. If somebody has said, yeah, Chrystal King died. Yeah, she had that surgery and she didn't make it. How many videos do you think people would be making trying to act like we was cool? All the tributes and all the bullshit, like they really gave a damn about me. Let me smell my flowers while I'm here. And I know I will have some real ones out there that will say, you know what, you're lying. You didn't even support that girl. You didn't. Now you trying to get clicks and views because she passed away. I've seen that too. I've seen that too. There are people, like I said, you acknowledge me in some places, but then other places you don't acknowledge me. I'm going to stop speaking to you. Even if you speak to me first, I may not even speak back to you. Be prepared for that. Be prepared for that. Meet me in the comment section. You got something you want to say about it? That's my choice. That's my choice. Can you believe some people are happy that I'm suffering, but they too punk to come out and say it? They're happy. But you never know what hand you're going to have to play toward the end of your life. The very thing that you're ignoring about me may be the very thing that will be your center focus. You, your family, your children, whatever. My family is proud of me for sharing my journey. They're proud of me. That's why I try not to come on here and act a donkey. Oh, boss lady. That's why I try to come on here and not act a donkey, because they're really proud of me. But I'm so tired of letting this slide. It is just, it's too much. It's too much. Then you got the pay to play club. Dropping super chats all night long so your comments can be read. That's $20 you could put on your bills or go get some groceries. You ain't balling. Why are you acting like you got it like that? That money is a drop in the bucket to some content creators. It's a drop in the bucket. But because you want to be seen, you want to be heard, you want to put a color on it, you want to make sure that in the video they say your name and they read the comment that you put on there, you've lost track of what's important. What goes around comes around. You're right, Gail. You know it. I'll be so hurt if you left me. You know what? In all honesty, I had to make peace with that surgery. I had to. I had to make peace with it. I had to tell myself that if I didn't make it through, I'm going to make sure that the people I care about know how I feel, what I went through. That if my grandchildren or my great grandchildren ever want to see my face or hear my voice, they can. That's what was important to me. Not whether I got the views or not who was supporting me, my family. And then I had to get things right with God. Because if he decided that that surgery was too much for me and he just wanted to take me home, I wouldn't have no choice in the matter. But I had to make peace with it. So I'm here. I'm telling you, the cancer is not the death sentence that it used to be. Because I remember there wasn't a lot of research on it and people didn't have alternatives. It's getting better. Nobody gets up and rejoices because they have cancer. But to know that God has touched the brains of some of these doctors and scientists, and even our children coming up that want to learn more about it. They're doing research, trial medicines, everything. There are even resources to help you if you're not able to pay your bills because of your treatment and your cancer. There are organizations, there are millionaires, billionaires that have set money aside to different charities and different organizations for people who need help. You just got to move around. You're not going to find that over here in the beef sector. You're not. And if you do, meet me in the comment section. I'll chill with you. But you're not going to find that over here. You got to move around. Thank you, boss lady. And boss lady, you're a good mod. But you know what? I need more participation from my moderators. I'm not able to get around like I used to. And I understand I'm a mod on your channel, Mr. William, and I thank you for that. But we have to spread it around so that if one person can't make it, then the chat is not moderator less. It can't just be on one or two individuals. And if it is, maybe it's because those one or two individuals, they got it like that. Maybe they can. But I can't. I really can't. I wasn't on here yesterday because I wasn't feeling good. I couldn't carry the show. I couldn't do it. I reached out behind the scenes to one of my mods and I let them know I'm not going to be able to do it. But I was able to moderate. So, see, what I can't do, I accept that. But what I can do, I accept that as well. So, if you're a moderator on this channel, I need a lot more participation. I don't care if it's 3 people in the chat. I still need my mods. What doesn't tire you out wears me out completely. It really does. And the mental part of YouTube, it's too much sometimes. It's just too much. When I find myself almost deleting my whole channel, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, there are times where I just want to delete my whole channel and just support. There are times where I wish I had never ever went live. I would have just stayed a subscriber. Those times come. And when those times come, I try to talk about it. Because if it comes down to it, my health or YouTube, guess who's coming first? My health. So instead of sitting here in one spot, as some do, waiting on everybody else to jump on board, I'm gonna continue to move around, meet new people. I ain't saying we got to meet up for lunch, but meet new people, get into new things, change the algorithm. I don't even come up in the beef sector. I don't. My channel is not under the beef sector. But because this is where I am, that's what I watch until I started moving around. Yes, boss lady, my health is going to come first. Gail said, what do you need from me, Auntie Chrystal? I used to put my Cash App up. I got on somebody about not putting their Cash App up. I stopped. And I'm going to have to start doing that again. I'm going to have to start putting my email up again. I'm going to need to see some like, comment, share, and subscribe in my chat from my mods. If you have a channel and you're able to share my videos, I need for you to share my videos. If you know someone or you hear of someone that may enjoy my commentary, recommend me. I'm not asking you to do my work for me. I'm saying that as a moderator, those are the small things that I ask. And sometimes I don't want to speak up because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But my feelings are hurt. And I know that I'm not the only person that you watch. I know that. But for those who enjoy my commentary, who believe in what I'm doing, who support what I'm doing, yes, that's what I need. Just talking about all this is very taxing for me. That's why I say to myself, if I hit this live button, but I make it for an hour, should I do longer lives or shorter lives or what is it that I need to do? Just what I'm doing, what I can, just what I'm doing. I'm not putting the responsibility on anyone else for my channel. But if I choose you, that means that I believe you can handle the job. And if you choose me, that means that you believe that I can handle the job. I know, Gail. I know you don't have a channel. And baby, everything that I'm saying, it's not for you. Take what it is and apply it to where you can apply it. You cannot be responsible for something you don't have. It's not a problem. Gail, a lot of times you're the first one in my chat. And you know what? That means a lot to me. It does. It's just that it's getting harder for me to participate. It's getting harder. I'm reaching out and I'm saying it's getting harder. And if I have to choose between my health and YouTube, I'm choosing my health. I'm not a runner. I'm not. I'm not a runner. But I'm going to be honest with myself. There was a time where I would just stay up all night long supporting, not even promoting myself, but supporting. I can't do that anymore. The main reason why I can't do that anymore is because I chose not to. I said it before and I'll say it again. I see you. You see me and we see each other. You don't have my back. You don't. But those who do, thank you. Thank you. I'm greatly appreciative of that. I had a beautiful birthday party, a virtual birthday party. It was beautiful. I was so tired. I was so worn out. And I was trying to eat them oxtails and stay on camera. But it was beautiful. I've never had anyone do something so genuine for me. And it restored the way I thought about people on YouTube. It was beautiful. My family was my family even thought it was nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always that person that is saying, what is it? What do you need? What can I do for you? To the point where I felt like that's all that was expected of me, for me to ask what I can do for you. And then I would feel so awkward when someone would do something for me because I wasn't used to it. I wasn't used to it. I had a bad experience on YouTube. I did. I put too much trust into virtual people. Too much trust. It was an awesome party. We did have a, but I'm going to continue to support who supports me. That's the way it was in the beginning. And now people are to the point where they're hoarding subscribers, like hoarding them. We all share the same subscribers. Then you have people who say to you, they may not say it, but subliminally, they want you to choose. And you could be swinging and banging for somebody that you don't even believe in what they're talking about. You know they lying, but because you were swinging and banging for them for so long, it's like you're stuck. You're not stuck. You can wake up one day and say, you know what, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm done. This is crazy. But you teach people how to treat you. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. And when you tell somebody that you're done, mean it. Mean it. Because if they see you again, they're not going to take anything you say seriously. They're going to treat you like silly putty, stretching you in all different directions till you're all worn out. I ain't letting this wear me out. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. There's a part of YouTube that I love, the camaraderie, when you meet different people and you learn different things and you laugh and you joke, and sometimes a little mess is cool. Just a little mess is cool. You may not feel like hearing a bunch of straight laced stuff all the time, but don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in such a rut till you feel like that's the only place you can go. Teach people how to treat you. Yes, I like coming to your channel. It's cool, but I like this channel too. Dare to be honest with your damn self. Dare to be honest with your damn self. I believe if more people were more honest about who they support, this would be a totally different place. A totally different place. I'd like to thank Gail, who's darn near always the first person in my chat. Boss Lady, I thank you. Mr. William, I thank you. And even when we hang out in the VIP, we have a good time. If I never trusted a StreamYard, I trust that StreamYard. So yes, you will see me over there. You will. Not because I can't do no better. It's because I love it over there. It's real. It's genuine. We don't have to always talk about the mess. We talk about real life situations, like what I talk about over here. I act a fool sometime, but I mean, it's cool to cut loose sometime. But at what point do you start to take life serious? There are so many things happening around us. We may not even know somebody's around the corner that somebody's looking for on the news. because we're not watching the news no more. We don't watch movies no more. We don't watch cable no more. You're paying for your cable. You don't even watch it no more. Why? Because you're scared you're going to miss something. What are you missing? I'm going to live as long as God says I will. I'm going to grow as much as God says I will. And like I said, if this subscriber count goes down, I'm cool with it. I'm cool. Because you know what? One thing I found out is that if you're not a gardener, I can make it real simple for you. If you're growing roses and you're planting weeds along with your roses, don't be surprised if your roses get choked and they start to wither and die. You need to pull those weeds, pull them out from the root, and maintain that garden. This channel is my garden, and I'm pruning right now. I'm pruning. And I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. You cannot expect roses when you're planting weeds. You can't. And who are you going to blame if all you have is weeds? You planted them. It's your garden. But yet you're watering these weeds. You're taking care of these weeds. You're going and you're getting different things from the Home Depot or whatever, so that you can grow these weeds nice and strong, but you don't understand why these roses are not blooming. Get those weeds out your garden so you can go ahead and see what you planted, so you can see your seed manifest into something beautiful. I want to thank everybody for coming to my chat tonight. I hope I didn't come off too militant, but I just really had to say this for myself. And when I got that question, I have been thinking about it ever since I got that question. What is your idea of genuine support? You get support from your family, which is unconditional. You get support from your mate, which is based on how much you support them. Even with that, if it ends up being one-sided, you ain't going to want to do that no more either. But don't be afraid to say, this is not for me. Don't be afraid to say that. Take a chance. Take a chance and just say that. Because if you don't speak up for you, who's going to speak up for you? It's a possibility someone else could speak up for you. But who's the main person that's supposed to speak up for you? You. Stop planting weeds and expecting roses. Okay? Okay. You guys, thanks again for coming to my chat. I appreciate you. And hopefully, I'll see you in another video. Love, peace, and chicken grease.